Alright everybody, and welcome to the Apothecary. I am Apothecary at War, and today we'll be doing a Skarsnik campaign. So obviously last week was Green Week and we were leading up to a battle, or should I say a war, where we're going to play as the Greenskins. In particular, we're going to pick the goblins of the, I won't say bad moon, but I guess it's the crooked moon. So in this campaign we could our main objective is to capture the Crack 8 Peaks, which is on the other side of the map. We're going to go take a long journey. We can use the underway stance, which means we could tunnel underground. And because we're a goblin focused faction, pretty much all of our units has poisonous attack, which is like a damage over time. Our only negative effect is we can't recruit any orc units until we capture the Crack 8 Peaks. But, I mean, with goblins we can do anything. Some of our bonuses, hero action, minus 50, but we get bonus XP because we're cunning. Some of our upkeep and recruitment costs is cheaper for goblin units, so we don't have to pay too much into them. We can just keep spamming them, which is a good strategy in my opinion. And apparently our WA, which is like basically when you attack another faction, you keep building up your strength, you can declare a WA, and you get a bonus army to fight with you at all times. So apparently our army comes with Doom Divers. We'll show you that out in the campaign. And apparently we have some unique abilities if we can capture Crack 8 Peaks, which hopefully we can. And some Lord effects, we can enable lightning strike battles, which means you can cut reinforcements, which is very helpful. We get a bonus for charging with our Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, which I will show you shortly. And our army ability is Skarsnik's Wa. Not sure what it does yet, but I'm assuming it has to do with damage. Campaign normal. We're being a normal difficulty because our factions is so weak. But you know, safety in numbers, strength in numbers, we'll be good to go. And with that introduction, let's go. Skarsnik has been tempted away from 8 Peaks on a hunting expedition to the old Stunty, which are just dwarves, hold of Karak as Grez, looking for a rare breed of cave squigs. As Skarsnik and most of his loyal lads capture the squigs, word reaches him that an orc boss has taken over in his absence. I mean, it's pretty common. And proclaimed himself the new warlord of 8 Peaks. Instead of being outraged, Skarsnik smiles a long, devious smile. At last, a challenge. It's like his dreams came true. I guess he always wanted to be overthrown just so he could take it back. I don't know about you guys, but to me, goblins are always mischievous. You think you're the one in charge. I've been in charge this whole time.
From your redoubt in Karak Asgaraz, you have plotted your return to the Eight Peaks, stolen by filthy, perfidious greenskin rebels. The road back to the peaks will not be simple. You must head east into Empire territory. Humans have no love for greenskins, so you must fight tooth and nail to overcome them. Past the Empire, both the border princes and the dwarfs will attempt to hamper you further, but you must destroy all in your path. To the south, in Karak Izor, the foul Belagar Ironhammer has aspirations to reclaim his ancestral home. The 8 Peaks are yours, Skarsnik. Do not relent until the threat is dealt with and they are back under your control. Your enemies are belligerent and won't necessarily cow down to your indomitable will. They need to be tamed, broken, or annihilated. You have overthrown rebellions before, and will do so again. All those who oppose you will face your rage, and then the hunger of Gobbler, of course. Destroy and devour all those who stand against you.
Alrighty, so that was the introduction to the narrator. And as you can see, Skarsnik has a assistant model. This is Gobbler, his little squig pet. They actually tag team people because you got the brawn and then you got the brain, so it's like the perfect combination. And obviously we got this little bit of ability. One of the things they just added to the greenskins over with the update with I can't think of his name. I want to call him the Goblin King right now. Anyway, with the big goblin that they just added, they added a scrap mechanic. And with the scrap mechanic, you basically upgrade your boys with like stronger armor, stronger weapons, and basically over time, you adapt your armor to the way that suits you. Alrighty, so our first objective is to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 4 different settlements, which should be pretty easily done. And so I think we should unite our first province. That is where we spawned at. And obviously we want to upgrade our settlement. Because we're on like a second-rate settlement, not the first-rank settlement, we should start with some walls just in case we get attacked. Upgrade our barracks so we get a bunch of new, a bunch of our new goblin units that we have with the mod. We got fire goblins. And with the other mods that we also have different unique units of goblins. We have hill goblins, which is what is their main purpose is to basically shield us. So upgrade that, and then because we have enough money left over, we want to keep our public order. Actually, let's go with growth.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 Peaks.
Alrighty, so as you can see right here, we got the Night Goblin Fanatics as well as Night Goblins, and they have this arrow. What that is, if you left click, you can go to this arrow with the scrap upgrades. And as you can see, we have 30 scrap. Right now we could have Fungus Flask, which basically, let me see. So basically, you do damage over time, but you slow people's speed down, their base damage, their weapon damage, their armor piercing damage, and their armor piercing missile damage. So with Fungus Flask, we basically can delay an enemy and make them weaker. And because of the cunning of our goblinness, we can basically outflank and basically just do damage over time. And like they said at the beginning, our main goal is to capture the Crack 8 Peaks, which is our old hometown. So gotta get that back.
Supreme ruler of 8 Peaks.
Alrighty, so for the first battle, here we go.
Wah!
Alright, so we have a banner, which is our Bad Moon banner, and we're gonna give it to one of the goblin units so it cause fear. Okay, and then we got Shelob as our final unit. Does it change anything? No, it's only for reinforcements. Alright, here we go. First battle. They have nothing on us. I think we're about the same height, so. But our main priority is to take out the catapult. Oh wow, perfect map. Usually I love the flat field battles.
We is Gobbos!
Put Shelob on the far flank.
We is Gobbos!
So these are your squigs. It's basically a mouth on legs. And these guys are going to be the damage dealers for us. And I guess we have a cool color scheme being purple and black.
We is better than them!
We got our spears, we got our archers, and as you can see, we just have a giant horde.
Night is here!
Alright, without further ado, let's get this battle underway and get our first match in. I'm going to flank around with these guys and take out the catapult.
That's good! Let's do this! Let in it! Stabby time! Goblins!
Alright, so they're trying to put up a wall, looks like, to counter my cavalry charge.
Warlord of 8 Peaks!
And we have a special ability called Quick Sea Traps, which makes us 24% faster. I wonder if that's for the other units.
Oh, kill 'em all!
Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Perfect. Get our spider in there.
Do not harm your ancestors!
Snickers ready! Warlord of 8 Peaks!
So while our monsters are distracting them, we're going to flank them with our main line infantry. And for our fanatics, one of their special abilities is They have spinning loons, which are basically night goblins with a wrecking ball. And with this ability, we can actually see what they do. It just keeps spinning around with these massive balls until everybody gets wiped out. And I think we have friendly fire, but so you gotta watch out where you point those. And then with our ability, we have a wall, which, as you can see, with the boost our armor piercing, missile damage, base damage, weapons, melee, everything. It just makes us really powerful. And then immune to psychology, which means we just can't be afraid. So hit that, everybody lights up.
Running! Legging it! Shog it, alright!
Alright, Sheila. Gotta rename her, I guess. Our first Arachnarok spider. Looks terrifying. Spiders are creepy looking.
Goblins! Moving fast!
And then I actually see that the goal is just to keep flanking. I don't know about you, but like their hats are just comical. He's got the biggest hat, obviously. And there's his pet goblin, like, taking a bite. Why isn't the spider helping? Alright, so, as you can see, during a game, if your units take enough damage, they'll retreat on their own. But these guys have Bradley.
Twig hoppers!
So we're going to take out their archers. You can always use your cavalry on their archer units. You can run them down. And obviously I got distracted because most of my guys are just I guess having a chit chat right over here. But now that the battle's won, we're gonna end it. Decisive victory. Yeah, those loonies did most of the damage. Basically, they go through everything. Like, I think they're like one of the most helpful units. I think they're even better than the spider itself. So one of the lore reasons why these goblins wear the black hoods is because they live most of their time in caves. So when they come out to the light, they need something to protect their eyes. So it's like a giant pair of sunglasses, but instead it's a giant robe. So that's why they wear these cloaks. Alrighty, and then we want to get our units back, so we can either eat captives, get some leadership, which will be beneficial because we're goblins, or we get some money. And I would eat the captives, but we don't get the squig hoppers back, so maybe it's better just to get some money. Alrighty. Apparently we have a hero.
What do you want?
Alright, so this is a Night Goblin Big Boss. He's basically like a lieutenant. And we're going to attach him to the hole.
On it! You want schemes? I got schemes!
Alright, so now that we're level 2, we can upgrade, and one of the first things I like to upgrade is to your Route Marcher, so you get to move 10% more. And also, we're going to put his damage up by giving him a +5 melee attack. And now we're at the research tree, and right here we basically could either get a campaign bonus, a growth bonus, or make our goblins even stronger. And I say let's make our Gobby Gobbos. Okay. And right now we can't really move that far, so we're going to end our turn. Alrighty, so let's look at our settlement. We can upgrade this again with more growth, which we want to do. That also gives us more replenishment, so it means your recovery more losses. And our objective is Cracknorn, which is over here.
Plotting and scheming.
So at this moment we want to get more goblins. As you can see, we get a bonus. And we're going to go with some nasty skulkers. They got armor piercing daggers, and they're very good against the dwarven heavily armored units. So we're going to get a couple of them. Maybe 3. And then 1 spear unit. Because our objective is to basically outflank, overrun, and just swarm the enemy teams. Alright, so we got our technology with all of our bonuses. Alright, so we don't really need this because we don't really have orcs, but with these we can get our goblins even stronger. We could use them or abuse them, and because we want the melee attack, we're going to go with abuse them. So, it's a good start.
Skarsnik!
And then I'm pretty sure we can upgrade these guys. Oh yeah, right here, Fungus Flask. So like before, like, it basically weakens your enemies. Alrighty, so one of the stances we could do as greenskins is use the underway, which means we could basically skip the mountainous terrain because we're basically using the caves and the underground essentially.
Sounds like a good idea.
And we're gonna sneak on by,
Do we
hopefully.
one?
Hopefully they'll counterattack, but right now with this symbol, they're encamping, they're building up their forces.
Not likely.
They have two armies.
I am a rune lord,
And then-
not some smith.
In the newer Total Wars, they have a garrison. As you can see, they have just even more dwarves. And compared to us, we got our big boss, which is like the lieutenant. We got a bunch of night goblins, some regular goblins, some archers, some wolf riders, some trolls, and then some spider riders. So we got the whole gang over here, but we want a new settlement because right now we're kind of overpopulated. And here we go. End our turn. Alright, we got more bonuses to our goblin units. And we're gonna make our growth go up so we can upgrade our settlement so we get trolls. Trolls and spider riders.
What?
Alright, here we go. Hopefully we could like take these out piecemeal by separating them.
Get him!
Alright, so as you can see, they have the three armies, the settlement. Oh, here's a settlement, and then the reinforcements, but we could do a lightning strike, which means we cut off the reinforcements. And now we can just take out Brock. So, the lightning strike, I guess only certain generals can use it, but by using that you can, as long as you get the attack first before they attack you, you can just keep flanking them. And I wonder if our whole army is Vanguard deployment, but it looks like all our nasty skulkers and our night goblins have this ability.
Nasty skulkers!
Alright, skulkers are going to be over there to flank. You guys will be on the right flank. Can a spider go up there? Nope. Alright, and then we got our
Daggers ready!
goblin big boss right here. We should come up with a name for him. I don't know what you guys want to name him. He's got like a scythe. We got a spider. As you can see, this map's more sunny, so we can get a better look. I don't know why, but spiders creep me out. We got our forest goblins, which tamed it. They're usually on a howdah. And I think that's it. We basically have the same units. We got more spirit units.
We is better than them!
And I don't know if I showed you guys yet, but the archers have a skirmish mode. So if they get chased, they can run away. But we're gonna turn that off because I'm pretty sure we can overrun the small unit formation. And here we go.
Nasty skulkers!
Right now, this eye means our guys are hidden, so they can't see them. It's good to hide behind a rock. And we're gonna move over our main formation.
Crooked move!
If you hit the up and the arrow keys, your guys move as a formation. And I don't think they have artillery, so we can basically just
Running!
surround them. But we gotta watch out for the archers. I think they have crossbows.
Nasty skulkers!
Get our spider in there first. And then attack with these guys.
Nasty skulkers! Damn! I'm the boss! Stab him! Let's have him! Let's fight! Moving fast!
And the best strategy is the hammer and anvil tactic, which is to surround them with your cavalry and flank them from behind. So when they're back this turn, you can come up behind them like this.
God's me brother! The next is ready!
As you can see, we're just surrounding them.
Gonna kill him! Get him! Get out to ready! Stab him!
And because of those big like flanking and stuff, our victory is basically assured. And now with our war, our guys all get the bonus.
Our clans will shoot us!
So he's about to rout. Once he routs, they're gonna lose their leadership. And there we go. Like, I think that was only like 10 seconds, it felt like. And that's it. That's how you win a battle. And with that flank, the squigs did the most damage, which pretty self-explanatory. With the poison value, we get a lot of value out of our night goblins. And then usually with the regular goblins, we just use them as, like, I guess, bait. You want to lure the enemy out and then surround them with the other goblin forces. Basically a divide and conquer strategy. And because we need to recap our health, we're going to eat the captives.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
And I'm pretty sure by next turn we'll take a cracked new one.
What?
Alright, so some of our bonuses, we can get nastier squeaks, which is just going to make our guys even more powerful, but we're going to make our regular goblins even more powerful by getting Inspiring Presence, and then by getting the gobbos, we're going to give our archers more ammunition, as well as giving our more melee defense for our goblins, making them more survivable. Okay, and then apparently our big boss needs to be upgraded. Give him a, wow, 10 weapon strength, and then apparently against dwarves he can get even more damage against them. So we're gonna go with that. Oh wow, we have 2 more. Okay, what do I want to do? I guess more melee damage, more weapon strength. He's gonna be an actual crusher and just crush people in melee. And as you can see, if I click on the erecting spider, we can, if you click the feather, or the quill, I guess, we can rename our spider. I'm gonna call her Shelob. Boom. So as you can see on the top left, the name has been corrected. And over time, like with technology, you can upgrade even your weaker units, but right now we don't have the technology yet, so we'll get there eventually. Alright, so next battle we can attack the main fort.
Stabby, stabby!
Oh wait, I'd rather have all of them assembled so we can attack them all at the same time. But for now we're going to build our siege equipment.
Kill them all!
And then check our fort. We can go up to Tech 3, so we're going to have a lot of replenishment. We'll probably build another army, but I think we're good for now. And I'm pretty sure at this point they're probably going to counterattack. They do have the numbers against me. Yep, here they all are. So we're going to do this. I mean, right now it's 50-50, but I do have a strategy, and I will show you once we get to the map. Alright, so what you're probably thinking is, Apothecary, what are you going to do? It looks like you're outnumbered. Well, there's a strategy to this game, and the best thing to do is to wipe out the opposing force as soon as possible before the other 2 armies reinforce it. And even though they have the numbers, we do have the tactics and the strategies. So let's set up our units real quick. Put them in the trees. Put our night goblins on the right. Basically, our goal is just to quickly engage and then quickly fall back and disengage and get our units ready for another fight. And then with Skarsnik, we can boost our speed for our units, so that's what we're going to do. And got the reinforcements coming in on the, I guess it'd be our right flank. So first things first, eliminate the army. They usually spawn on their side of the map, but usually they always pick the center with their beginning army. And here we go. Yep, just like I thought.
What are we doing?
Alright, speed you guys up. So right now, their army's trying to link up with their other army, but that's not going to work out.
Man, look at that! Oh, look at that! Oh, I know!
That guy's been eating too much beer. Alright, so here we go.
Fight for more!
Get over there as fast as possible. Get the spider over there, cut them off.
Get scrap!
Get our goblins in place.
Moving fast! Running!
And we're just gonna lure them away.
Moving fast! Gonna kill him! Gonna kill him!
And as you can see, they're already being flanked.
Who can we stab? Gonna stab him! Running!
Alright, so there's their big army coming in.
Get him! Nasty skulkers! They fight our shots!
Alright, so we're gonna get our goblins in place to hold them off when they
Running!
try to capture the hill.
Moving fast! Running!
Follow these guys back.
Stab us, Ricky! Stab him!
And as you can see, the Skulkers are just taking these goblins to town. They're basically like your assassin equivalent.
Kazoo! 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 Our clans will shun us!
Alright, so while we're distracting them, I guess our guys are just sucking up arrow damage.
Moving fast! I'm the boss! Shifting
And usually when you rout an enemy, you want to make sure there's a skull. That means they're never going to rally again.
Stab him into fire! Squig hoppers!
Okay, they're taking a lot of damage.
Let's fight! Let's fight!
Alright, so they're basically all routed.
Skarsnik! Running! Doing it!
Alright, maybe with these guys, we'll chase these guys down. I don't want them to regroup.
Big boss! Nasty skulkers!
Yeah, these goblins are not going to be able to hold out with, like, the heavy armor that the dwarves have.
It's scrap!
War ready.
Alright, so when we deploy our war, our guys should be able to hold the line for a little bit longer. Got our spider in the battle.
Running!
We got our squeaks popping up on the hill.
Look at him! Oh, look at him! Oh, hello! Warlord of 8 peaks! War! Nasty skulkers! Charge! Crooked moon! I have a plan!
Alright, so if I remember right, there's a camera mode you can use. If you hit this camera, you can basically go on a cinematic shot of, I think we called him Prussia, or his name was Prussia, but you can follow him in the battle. And if you left click, you can actually,
Skulkers out!
like, follow him, or the camera will follow him, which is very helpful.
Nasty skulkers! Not goblins!
Alright, so as you can see, we're just wrecking them.
Warlord of 8
Oh, that really hurt.
Stop!
So we're gonna send our goblins in to take out their war boss, because I keep saying war boss, but their leader, because he's just wrecking my other hero.
Gobbo is hungry! The knights are ready! Running!
Time to war.
Nasty skulkers! Gonna kill 'em!
Well, I guess some of the units reform, but we'll take care of them. With the smoke bombs, we can put down their charge
Happy
speed.
to help! Gobbo's ready! Gobbo's rule! Stab 'em! Warlord of 8 peaks! Stick 'em! The lads are ready! Gonna stab 'em!
The dammer's
Moving fast!
getting wiped clean of this
They're
floor
going.
by nightfall.
Doing it!
And with our loonies, we're just wiping out their forces. Hopefully they can get their archers. No.
Big boss! Gobbo's rule! Stickers ready!
Alright, so we're slowly winning, slowly but surely.
Where's the cave?
Alright. So with this guy, he's losing morale. If we could flank him with our units, he should be able to run away.
Fight! What now?
I don't know why our goblin big boss is not fighting.
We is better than them! Nasty skulkers! Stick up! Running! Charge! Moving fast! Charge! Let's scrap! Moving fast! Charge!
So the enemy warlord's gone, so we're basically slowly winning. And at this point, we basically have this battle in hand.
Attack!
Let no one stop.
Alright! Big boss! We is Gobbo!
perfect one.
Nasty stalkers! Moving fast! Goblins! We goblins!
Alright, so with that, we won our... I don't know what victory this is. And we probably need to get our casualties up. Our casualty replenishment rate, I mean. So with that, this battle is won, and I'm pretty sure we can take the city now. And yeah, we got a Pyrrhic victory because we basically lost a lot of people to even achieve it. So. Forward out for the boys, or I guess in this case the Gobbos. But that is how you defeat an enemy with superior numbers. Just take out the smaller forces one at a time. And then just keep doing the flanks. And then, not to mention, bring a giant spider. It terrifies the enemy units, so that helps out too. Alright, get our replenishment up.
Stabby, stabby!
Alright, let's see if we can take the city.
Make 'em bleed! They're dead!
Oh my gosh. So I guess we don't have the numbers to take the city, so we're gonna have to build another army. Get weight on the walls. Alright, so we're gonna get a Night Goblin warboss.
Who can I stand? Great and powerful war!
Oh yeah, so now with the... So now that we upgraded our barracks, we can build more goblins. So I'll show you some of the newer units that we got. So we got some fire goblins. They basically use fire arrows and they do fire damage instead of the poison. We got some more night goblins, so we get some of them. And then some hill goblins, which are even stronger goblins. Alright, so that should be good for our reinforcements. It's going to take 3 turns, so hopefully we can reinforce our army before this guy even thinks about coming back.
I will not shame my clan.
Killing time!
Alright, so with Crusher leveling up, we're going to give him Slippery, which makes him even faster and stronger in melee defense. And we're going to give him some more health.
Stick 'em! What a zogging it do you want?
If we fall back, I can reinforce him.
Wah!
Alright, let's just hold off.
Knife 'em!
Hopefully our reinforcements can get here in time. I don't know where their army went. So as you can see, the reinforcements are trying to do an undermine to get back into the fight against us. And for some reason, the Wood Elves over here are declaring war on us. Okay. So while this army's building, we can upgrade our last settlement. And we don't have enough money.
Boss of them night goblins!
Alright, so we upgrade our night goblins. Yep, more fungus last. And we don't have enough scrap. Okay, so now we're gonna go big on bullies, so we get -10 on our recruitment cost.
Kill 'em all! Stab 'em up!
Hope our
Stabby,
other arms can get here in
stabby!
time.
Night Gobbo warboss!
Alright, hopefully by next turn we can help out our other main army. But for now we're just building up our forces. Dang, this is kind of a little too late. So throughout the game you get these different events. We could have got either +5 leadership for all of our armies for 5 turns, or a lower recruitment for 5 turns. But I mean, we already recruited the army, so it's better just to go with the leadership.
I'm the boss!
Alright, and then usually, like I said, the underway pass, you can just bypass mountain terrain. So if we did a regular move, it'd be up to here. With the underpass,
Dream it done!
we can just skip ahead and go here.
Who can I stand?
And we can finally upgrade our last settlement.
Wah! You need help?
Alright, so one of the features that was shown earlier is that the dwarves reinforce each other. So usually if you're nearby your army, you can actually reinforce your other army. So if we go here, attack the city,
Make 'em bleed!
your secondary army would come in and assist. And I don't really want to lose our forces, so in 3 turns they're going to start suffering attrition, and then hopefully they'll attack us. If not, we can just wait them out. And you can't do a lightning strike against the settlement, and plus you lose your army. So we're just going to continue the siege for now, and we're going to fast forward beyond this point. Alright, so as you can see, we discovered an undercity, which are from the Skaven. These are basically ratmen. They're basically living in the sewers of Crack Asgaraz. And we gotta get rid of them because they're basically stealing our money, they're stealing our teeth, and see if we can destroy it. So if you click on your city with the Skaven undercity discovered, you click on this, and you can actually get rid of it by burning it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna destroy their rat nest. And as you can see, it's gone. Alright. And I guess now we're back in the fast forward mode because we need to take that city.
I'm well nasty! They're dead!
Alright, so as you can see, they got a red skull above their army. That means basically over time they're just going to take losses. And it's not just the army inside the city, but also the garrison.
Stop that!
Stab 'em up!
So hopefully they attack us, because
Stick 'em!
I mean, we're just waiting here.
Kill 'em all!
Alright, so we're going to fast forward again.
They're dead!
Alright, I'm pretty sure if we auto-resolve this, we can destroy him, but I'm kind of worried about losing our units, so we're gonna risk it for the biscuit, so we're gonna auto-resolve. Alright, thankfully we just lost that Skulker unit, but we can easily get that back. All that money! And then we're gonna occupy that.
Get 'em!
Okay. So now we can give our legendary lord Skarsnik Destrus attacks. Alright, so I guess we get more poison. I don't know what type of ability this is, so hopefully it's like a grenade, but we'll see. And we're gonna get our melee goblins even stronger. Get Crusher to be a level 8. He's gonna be a dodgy Giza. And he's also gonna be a counter attacker, or counter striker. If you guys want to see more of my Skarsnik campaign, just let me know. I'll probably be making this hopefully weekly, so hopefully Fridays I can keep uploading these videos. As you know, this is a growing channel, so if you want to help us continue to grow, just hit the subscribe button, as well as if you want to be notified about if we do a stream or if we upload a video, just hit the bell icon so you can be notified when that happens. Alright, and to end my video, I just wanted to show you of all the mods I selected. These are all available at the Steam Workshop. If you want to play with all the units that I have, as well as that you see in the mod, just want to give a shout out to all the creators that created these awesome mods. They're really cool, and basically they extend the life of the game to be really fun. And without them, this video wouldn't be possible. So shout out to all these mod authors and creators of these awesome mods. And with that, thank you guys for watching once again, and bye bye.